Hi, I'm attorney Jim Mangraviti from SEAK, and I'm here with attorney Steve Babitsky from SEAK, and today we're going to talk about how to become an independent medical examiner. Steve, what is an independent medical examiner, and what do IME doctors do?
Independent medical examiner is a physician who examines for insurance companies, independent medical companies, to do insurance exams. The independent medical examiner will review medical records, examine an examinee, and then will later on write a report and perhaps testify at a deposition or trial or hearing.
Steve, how much money do independent medical examiners, or how much can they make?
Independent medical examiners can make between $600 and $1,500 per exam, and as they can bunch up their exams into one day, they could make between $100,000 and $150,000 a year, or if not more, per year doing independent medical examinations.
What are the biggest advantages to performing IMEs?
Well, following up on the last question, one of the most important advantages is it's lucrative. In these type of exams, physicians can make an excellent living. And the second thing is that there's no call. Physicians can make these appointments for these exams on their own schedule and have them bunched together. Thirdly, there's relatively little potential liability. It's not like it's not like you have a physician-patient relationship, so there's very little medical malpractice concerns. There's minimal overhead. You need very little equipment. And also, one of the most important things is as physicians get older, they tend to want to do these kinds of non-clinical work, and these exams can be done after a physician retires from clinical practice.
Excellent. Do you need to be board certified?
Some of the providers like that you be board certified, but you don't have to be.
What about a medical license?
You do need an active medical license.
Okay, now what side typically hires doctors to do IMEs, plaintiff or defense?
Generally speaking, it's the defense side that hires IME physicians. However, there are plaintiff's cases which also end up hiring physicians to do independent medical exams.
Okay, and who typically requests IMEs?
Well, you have your insurance companies that request IMEs, you have your case managers, the adjusters, you have law firms, you have third-party administrators, and you may have other people as well. So there's quite a few different groups that request independent medical exams.
Okay, now are some specialties more in demand for this type of work than others, and if so, what are the specialties that are really in the sweet spot for this type of work?
Well, the vast majority of this type of work is musculoskeletal in nature. So you'll have the orthopedists, the neurosurgeons, the neurologists, the PM&R, physical medicine rehabilitation. You will also have the pain doctors, the occupational medicine doctors, the psychiatrists as well. Now in specialized cases, you'll have other specialties as well. So if you have a dermatitis case, you'll have a dermatologist. If you have an ocular case, you'll have an ophthalmologist. If you have an ear case, you might have an ENT specialist as well. But those are used less than the musculoskeletal specialties.
Okay, and if you could give some advice, what are the keys to success that you teach your doctors when you teach them IME skills?
Well, several things. Number one is accessibility and availability. It doesn't matter how good of a doctor you are, it doesn't matter how good your clinical skills are, or even your IME skills. If you're not accessible and available, you're of very little use. So you have to make yourself available to the clients who are trying to hire you so they can set up the exams promptly. And number two, you have to do a good examination. Number three, you also want to write a great report. When you write a great report, you're answering all of the questions that are asked to you by the client. You're avoiding putting in personal information in the report, and you're answering all their questions to their satisfaction. You have to get the report out in a timely fashion, and these are some of the keys to doing an excellent job as an IME physician.
Steve, how does our company SEAK help doctors who want to succeed as independent medical examiners?
Well, we provide a series of services and products to physicians who want to get better as an IME doctor. We have two courses, starting and building an excellent IME practice and the IME Master's course, which we run periodically throughout the year, both two-day courses. In addition to that, we have some of this captured on video. For example, the IME skills course is captured on video. And we have a course, Marketing and Growing Your IME Practice, which is also captured on video, which we have available. We have a book called Writing and Defending Your IME Report, which people can purchase right off our website. And we also work with physicians one-on-one to help them do better reports, to help them market their practice and also to help them build an excellent IME practice.
Do we have any services or directories that help doctors actually get cases as an independent medical examiner?
Yes. We have the National Directory of Independent Medical Examiners, which goes out across the United States. People list themselves in the directory, and they can actually pick up a substantial amount of work by simply and easily by putting in their name in the directory.
And is that directory online as well?
Yes, it is.
And where would that be?
It would be www.imedirectory.com.
Thank you very much.